all ministries to meet quarterly with the Ministry of Finance, the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, and the Economic Management team, so that they can continue to prioritize projects, especially in view of the performance of the budget itself. There was also a decision taken by the Federal Executive Council to establish service centers for agricultural mechanization in the 6 geopolitical zones. This indeed will help to support and boost agricultural mechanization that will in turn also improve all year-round farming across communities in Nigeria. There is also an approval by the Federal Executive Council granted to the Ministry of Digital Communication and Digital Economy on the deployment of towers to places that are currently underserved. Under that program, about 4,000 towers will be erected in underserved communities. The presentation of the Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy indicates that about 23 million Nigerians are currently underserved, meaning that they are unable to do any form of communications due to the absence of some of these towers that are not available in their communities. So the Federal Executive Council has taken a decision that 4,000 of such towers be established or erected in these very underserved communities across this country. Indeed, this will also help in fighting insecurity and enhancing commerce and economic activity amongst the people of those communities. These are some of the decisions taken today, and like we said earlier, many of these decisions are focused on this one item agenda, which is the medium-term expenditure framework and the fiscal policy paper that you have heard from the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Honorable Minister of Budget, with, of course, with additional comments from the Honorable Minister of Health as it relates to the health sector. I now leave the floor open for comments and questions. As usual, please identify yourself and they will answer you. Yes, Liberty. Prerogatives of every nation. I mean, the American government or any other government, Nigerian government, anybody, any country has its own visa policy, which it reviews from time to time. Maybe you're asking that question, having the background of the recent tensions that we have had. Let me say that government to government, Nigeria and the United States are still working closely to find solutions wherever we have some challenges to be addressed. And the government of Nigeria is committed, is open, and is engaging the United States to sort out whatever areas there are to be sorted out in terms of some of those diplomatic tensions that have been created. But we still have normal diplomatic relations between Nigeria and the United States, and we are working perfectly together to ensure that we continue to advance the mutual interest of both countries. Let me stay at that point. I hope that this is not actually part of what was discussed in the Federal Executive Council, and we always want discussions at these FEC meetings to be limited to that. But we will, of course, continue to explain to you as transparently and as honestly as possible whatever commentaries or questions that you have relating to the operations of government. We want to thank you most sincerely, gentlemen of the press, and to ask you, as we always do, to please report patriotically and honestly, transparently, in the interest of our country. Thank you very much for your attention.
Information, dear colleagues, gentlemen of the press. It's just for me to join the Honorable Minister of Budget and Planning and other ministers here to highlight Mr. President's continued commitment to human capital development as captured in this 2024-2028 MTF, which is driving a lot of priority attention to this social welfare sector, including healthcare. The commitment in the MTF to sustain funding for the basic healthcare fund means that more primary healthcare centers will be revitalized in line with the agenda of Mr. President to put primary healthcare at the cornerstone of our healthcare delivery. It means that the more than 4,000 PHC that have been revitalized, an additional 8,000 that are on stream to be revitalized can be sustained. The commitment to ensure that immunization programs are funded from the MTF means that we can scale up some of the innovative immunization programs that Mr. President has introduced. For example, the introduction of human papilloma virus to protect our young girls against cervical cancer, which has seen over 14 million Nigerian children immunized. That commitment means that we can also scale that up in the coming year. It also means that the novel introduction of combined rubella and measles vaccine, which has seen close to 30 million Nigerian children immunized in less than a year, can be scaled up in the coming year. So basically, is to highlight that Mr. President's commitment to social welfare, which touches the average Nigerian directly, continue to be sustained in this MTF program. And for us in the health sector, we use the opportunity of the FEC to appreciate Mr. President for this sustained priority commitment. Thank you.